wanna save the
Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I'm in like a fluff mania here right now and I look a little bit rough, but it is fine. It is Tuesday today and I am just on my way to go and meet my friend Ree. We're going to be training at King's Gym today. We literally see each other once a week for coffee catch-ups and training purposes, just because I find it so important to make sure that you surround yourself with good people and make sure that you, especially when you're on prep or not even when you're on prep, just in life in general, to surround yourself with people that understand you as a person and your passion and everything like that. So, and she definitely does. We're going to be training today and I will film some of that for you today. But I did check in with Adam yesterday on Monday and he replied. So I'm going to show you a few of the little clips of what he kind of said in that video and stuff. We are planning on, we already have picked a show, like I said in my previous video before. We've picked a show for, well, we picked 2 shows, I think, for next year. So we're kind of just pretty much discussing what we're going to do within these shows. And it's quite exciting. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be showing you what I'm eating today. It's pretty much going to be plain and simple, like I usually eat when I'm on prep. I'm pretty much all very similar foods, maybe a few little extras, but nothing major, because I am trying to make sure that I clean everything up the next few weeks. So I will show you what I'm having for breakfast. What I love the most about having my own place is the fact that I can literally fill the fridge with whatever I want. So this is all just prep food and just foods that I eat. There's nothing else in here that I wouldn't eat. Obviously this is Max's stuff. This is not mine. So we've got our meats here, veg and kind of stuff is in here, then my meals are in here. So I've got 3 meals for today and it is literally just plain old turkey mince and vegetables, and I've got 3 of those, so I've got 500 grams of that in total. And I put this stuff mixed in with it, so pretty much 100 grams of this is I think 25 calories, which is really good. So I literally just put 100 grams in this with my 500 grams of mince, and it just gives it a nice little bit of flavouring. And breakfast doesn't look too appetizing, but this is cheesy eggs, which I've loved at the moment. I've loved having just mostly protein and fats in the morning and saving my carbs pretty much for pre and post workout and evenings, because that's when I kind of crave carbs the most, is in the evenings. But yeah, this doesn't look very appetizing, but it's so good. So I got 50% less fat cheese on this, which is really good because you can get more for your buck instead of having full fat cheese. Yeah, 25 grams of it, which actually is quite a lot. There's only 4.3 grams of fat, which is really good because you can just get way more volume. And I think I actually have normal cheese in here. So normal cheese, this is just like normal cheddar, is, well, 30 grams of this is 10.5 grams of fat. So it's like a massive difference. It's like you get way more fat in this one obviously than you do this one. So obviously I just like this more because you just can just have more volume. So if I needed to hit 10.5 grams of fat, I could probably get 50 grams or like 60 grams of this instead of having only 30, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's what I enjoy. I enjoy having this more. Obviously for rest days I have mostly fat, so sometimes I'll use this cheese. And for dinner and stuff, what I've really been liking having, this is like my vegetable drawer. Like it just has loads of frozen veg in it. Like I love having sweet corn, I love having broccoli, mixed veg and green beans. But for dinner I've really been having like big jumbo prawns or like a steak. I really enjoy putting this in the air fryer with paprika and chili, lime, and it's so good. It's so yummy. And having that with either potato or rice or doing like a stir fry type mix, and that's pretty much what I have for dinner, and it's actually really lovely. So I'm gonna have that tonight. So now I've shown you my meals pretty much of what I'm gonna have today. I am now gonna get ready and go to the gym and see Reese. So I will see you in a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hold up, I don't think they bout it, yeah. I just need a cue that shake to put up with my habits, yeah. I come prepared every week, rolled up with some baggage, yeah. I double book, I triple book these dates in case they acting up. I'm so petty, she get shook, unfollow her, I'm ghost. If I'm not her one and only, get what I want, then I both. You acting like I got dope, y'all been dumb, I know I've been it. I've been grinding for a minute, no more games, this time I get it. All my income spent on business, yeah, yeah. I get caught up chasing women, yeah, yeah. On hiatus, so I'll end it, yeah, yeah. Ain't no doubt it's time I get it, yeah, yeah. Won't take that back, I said it, then I meant it. Push so hard, well now we winning. My blood, sweat, my tears, I'm driven, yeah. I just returned, never left. I just returned, never left. I just returned, never left. Woo.
Yes. Big drive. Easy work. Best legs on stage. Big drive. Good. Yes. Drive, 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 drive. Up. Yes.
Won't take that back, I said that, then I meant it. Push so.
I'm gonna make some adjustments to your plan, so it's more about cutting. I am happy with how you've developed because bikini's gotten so big now that your size of like when we were trying to control your size, like we wouldn't be doing that now. Everything's getting so much more muscular. And also the other thing too, which is I'm glad that you started doing a little bit of your lats. Lats are becoming like a thing now in bikini. Before we wouldn't do them at all, and now the V-tapers, because Issa kind of changed the game and has such a crazy V-taper that now girls are getting rewarded for that V-taper shape. So it's a really, really good year for you to strike. Now it's a little bit softer, but a lot fuller look with bigger shoulders and more of a V-taper, and then perfect balance. So that's what we're looking for. Is key is balance. So we can't have overdeveloped glutes now. You can't have overdeveloped parts. It just has to be perfectly balanced. So more muscle, more balance, less conditioning. So it's actually a really good scenario for you to strike this year. So I just want to put that out there because this is like the year, how it's set up now is like tailor-made for your physique specifically. So it's motivating to hear that.
So I sent my check-in to Adam. It is now Wednesday, the next day. I trained with Ree yesterday and my legs are so sore. So I've taken a rest day today and I got my check-in reply from Adam yesterday, like Monday evening. So I've now obviously just showed you guys and it's now Wednesday morning. I'm really happy with his response. I definitely do agree with him that the fact bikini is changing a lot. It's definitely wanting more muscle on the frame. And now that obviously this year we kind of held back on training a lot and was a lot more restricted because I was too big in 2018. We've now restricted training 2019 and now they want bigger. So I think it's going to be really good for me because naturally I develop muscle quite well. So when I train heavy and hard, it's going to really impact my physique in a really good way. So I'm really, really happy with that. So there's no more kind of training restrictions. Obviously, we took out back this year. We didn't train lats a lot. We didn't train shoulders that much because they told me my shoulders were too big last year. Now they obviously want a bit more muscle. So now I can kind of train to my own advantage, which is great. And it's always good as well to always keep in the loop with what bikini is doing and keep in the loop of where bikini is going because it changes every year. Like this year they wanted a more slimmer look. Now they're wanting more towards the end of the year, since the Olympiads kind of happened, they're wanting a more muscular developed look, which is amazing because I love that look anyway. So that doesn't faze me whatsoever. I'm really happy with that. So I'm very excited. It's going to be really, really fun building this physique and building what they want. It's going to be really fun. And I'm glad that he's happy with where I'm at the moment and we are both happy. Calories wise, food wise, I'll explain to you all a little bit later. I'm just going to make some breakfast because I am starving. So as you saw, my breakfast isn't the same as what I had yesterday. So yesterday I actually had like just protein, fats, and like some mushrooms and stuff to just kind of have some more volume. But today I had English muffins, bacon, and 2 eggs. So that's changed because I have got a new plan from Adam and he's changed things around. So obviously I for the last few weeks have been pretty much saving my carbs obviously for the evening and stuff, and obviously for pre and post workout meal, which is pretty much going to be very similar anyway, but he does still want me to have carbs in the morning, which is quite interesting and nice because I do like having carbs. I like having carbs in every meal, but obviously I know that's not going to happen all the time, especially in prep. So I have been having carbs more so in the evenings because that's when I crave them, like I said before. But he wants me to have carbs in the morning, in pre-workout meal and in post-workout meal. So that's when I'm kind of be having them. And obviously I know that anyway. Usually I would save that carb meal from breakfast in the evening. So if I do want that and I do feel like, oh, I don't want my breakfast meal or meal one in the morning, I'll have it in the evening, which is fine, which I know the only most important thing is when I have my carbs, obviously pre and post workout meal, the rest can kind of vary where I put them, and I've already gone through that with him and he said that was fine. So, but today I actually kind of fancied having an English muffin in the morning. I actually am supposed to have oats, but the amount of oats to the amount of an English muffin actually is, and I don't have a microwave currently at the moment, so I can't actually have oats, but what an English muffin would be is the same amount as what oats would be at the moment, the amount of oats I'm supposed to have anyway, so that kind of worked out pretty well, so that was fine. He actually wants me to have quite a protein in the morning as well, so something like reduced fat bacon, with eggs in the morning. That's literally what he's kind of suggested, which is great because I love bacon. So that's quite nice to obviously have that a little bit of a difference, because I used to have that previously before anyway, but I kind of just stopped having it. Obviously, as prep got on, we had to lower calories and stuff like that. But I'm going to kind of show you the run through of what my plan kind of looks like. So when I check in, this is pretty much how I do it. Hello, me next to Ashley Coatswater. That's so freaking cool. But yeah, this is pretty much how I log in. This is the website for Team Elite Physique anyway. And then if we click this bar at the top, we sign in. And this pretty much is the dashboard. So then we go to our plans. And this is pretty much where all of my meals are laid out for me. So, which is really, really good. And I really enjoy the way he's kind of laid everything out for me. This is what he has for pretty much all of his clients as well. So it's really, really nice. And it's just very structured and very detailed, which I've always just been a massive fan of. So my calories daily are around the 1,700 mark. I have pretty much been having around 1,800 calories daily anyway, and even last year, my improvement season, that's how many calories I was kind of having. My off season this year hasn't been as consistent, so we've kind of just stuck to the same number, trying to get in a good amount of protein pretty much throughout the whole time, and then having large amount of fats, large amount of carbs, whichever kind of I felt throughout the day. But this plan, I actually have one off meal plan a week, which is actually quite interesting. But I think this is quite nice because I do have quite a few events going on in November, December time. So I think it would be good to have an off meal plan around this time. Obviously, me cleaning things up, sticking to a meal plan, and then having that as an option, which is really good. So I have a off meal plan worth of 1,200 calories. Obviously one serving throughout the week, whether I want it Monday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever it is. He just says, just inform me when you do have it. So obviously I can see how it affects your check-in and stuff, because I think I check in on a Monday. So if I have it obviously at weekend, it might obviously be, my check-in weight might just be a little bit higher, which is okay. And then I actually have pretty much carbs in every meal bar one. So I have 5 meals at the moment, and I have obviously a pre-workout meal, post-workout meal, morning carbs, and then meal 2, and then 1 meal I actually have without carbs, which is great to kind of hear that. And it's nice to have a large amount of carbs throughout this kind of starting process and me getting back into everything as well. So that's pretty much what my plan's kind of looking like. And supplements wise, pretty much very much similar. We don't take obviously a lot because I don't like taking a large amount of supplements when they're not needed. I only ever take supplements when they're needed. So example, like things like to aid my sleep and stuff, I only will ever take that if my sleep is not as good, if that makes sense. I don't want to be taking things to try and help my sleep and my body become reliant on it. So I always try and take it only if I'm struggling with sleep. So if that makes any sense. So this is very, very long-winded, but yeah, that's pretty much the down low on my plans and stuff like that pretty much at the moment. Today is a rest day for me because my legs are in pain, but I have just got a parcel from Pull&Bear, which I don't know if they're in the US or they are European based, but I've just got a package from them and I want to open it up and see what it is. I have collaborated with them, so they've sent me a package and for me to obviously post the products and kind of review the product. So I am going to review that now for you and let's see what it is. So this is Pull&Bear. Obviously the massive package. It feels like a jumper or a jacket or something. I collaborated with them because they got in contact with me, and I do have a Pull&Bear near where I live, so I was like, why not? And yeah, so I'm interested to see what they sent me. Oh, it's a jacket. Oh, it looks nice. Oh, okay. This is nice. Oh, I love puffer jackets. Oh, I'm gonna put this on now. I'm gonna try this on now. I actually really like the fit of this this jacket. It's really cute. Like it's really fuzzy on the inside as well. Like it's like a felt material on the inside, which is great for like winter in the UK because it's freezing over here right now. And it's a really nice snug fit. Sometimes I feel like these types of jackets are quite big and baggy. Even though I love big and baggy, they feel like too big and baggy. So this is nice fitted, but it also keeps you very warm, which is great. So this is a really cute like jacket and it's neutral colors, so it kind of goes with a lot of stuff. Obviously there's a bit of orange and a bit of blue up here, but most of the colors, obviously the majority of the jacket is like neutral colors, so it's actually really cute. So I'm gonna wear this today if I go out, because I need to go to the post office, so I will be going out. So I'll wear this and see if it's wind protected or lives up to the coldness of the UK, but really like it. Thumbs up from me. And if you want to obviously purchase this, I will leave a link in the description box below. It's really cute, and I don't know if you can get it in different colors or anything, but I'm gonna have a look because it's actually really nice. Okay, so since I kind of put up that I have my own apartment and stuff, everyone has literally been like, please can you do like a apartment or flat tour. It's not like anything amazing, it's just obviously like my little home and I absolutely love it. So but I will do like a quick little tour and show you kind of around of what my little space looks like. So the living room. So we've got a nice sofa. Not everything's obviously done. So there's supposed to be a dining table here. I have my little desk here that looks out onto where I live. I've always wanted a little desk for myself because I used to always do my work on the dining table when I was at my old house. And I think your environment is so important, and you need to make sure that your work environment doesn't interrupt other things. Like I used to sometimes like do work in bed, so I would always kind of associate my bed with work. So every time I tried to go to sleep, I couldn't sleep. I'd only think about work. So it's the same with the dining table. When I was eating, I always felt like I had to work. So I'm glad that I have my own little space and I never work over here. I always work here. So really good. And I think I would advise that to anyone to try and do that because it does work. Like it's helped me so much with my productivity and my work. So I'm really happy with that. So desk space, have my little desk chair with my blanket working this morning. Then we walk through here, nice little hallway, very empty still because I haven't put anything up. Going into the bedroom, nice big bed. I bought myself a lovely king size bed with a memory foam mattress to improve my sleep a lot more because I really want to make sure that I improve my sleep quite a lot within this prep and like just overall, because sometimes I just don't get like good sleep like at all. So making sure invested in a good mattress, and it literally I didn't even realize how much mattresses cost. They are so expensive. So nice big room space where I hang up my stuff there, drawers. Only thing that I don't massively like about my flat is obviously my bathroom and my kitchen is quite small. So but that's okay, I don't mind. So we walk in here and this is the kitchen. That's how big it is. So it is quite small, but I'm not too bothered making my meals here, just waiting for them to cool down. And then that's the front door down in there, down those steps. And that is my flat. So it's not the fanciest, it's not the best, but it's mine, and I'm so grateful to be in a position to be able to afford just my own place. So I'm really happy with it. I didn't need anywhere big anyway, and the reason I got somewhere small is because obviously it's just for me anyway. So I'm happy with it. I'm really, really happy with my little space. So that is it for today's video. I think I'm going to leave it here because I think this video is going to be quite long. But thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. And please comment down below if you like kind of either full days or kind of what I do or what I eat in a days or anything like that, because I want to know suggestions of what you want me to post up. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.